Hello everybody, my name is Scattered, and this seems quite familiar. Exactly where are we? We're the web browser, and of course, as you can plainly see from the bottom left of the title of this video, and also the person who created it, we're reacting to someone's specifically great criticism of a video, man. It's like the gods have graced me down with my own criticism of a hammer of guilt that is about to be swung down upon my head. Thank you. Anyway, I need to I need to stop with these introductions because sometimes it's just ridiculous. You know what? This is a video roasting my first ever edited video, even knowing though I probably edited a bunch of videos beforehand, but it's just considered my first ever video because it's the first one he saw. Yeah, let's just go.
Hey,
No need to
everybody,
criticize.
it's the Wolfster here, and today...
You literally called yourself the Wolfster, huh? Quality entertainment, everybody. We're dealing with quality. Even my mum wouldn't wipe her own butt with this. I'm just saying.
We're going to be roasting Scout again. Yeah.
Not only did you call yourself Wolfster, but you use a freaking audience, well, the little kids going yay from Five Nights at Freddy's. Shall I even dare continue? Do I dare continue to what this video is? Do I dare to go forward? Yes, I dare.
Now, instead of roasting his
hold up, I'm
appearance,
gonna move the mouse.
his most famous quotes, or even his unedited videos,
Hey guys, kids react
to Scout's unedited videos.
Fuck you!
I want people to realize that the only reason why they make these roast videos is because they appreciate me. I understand that sometimes it's gonna be like, oh, they're cyberbullying you. Come on, dude, you gotta say something. But that's not the case. They're simply doing it because it's fun. They find it fun, they do it for fun, and that's all that there is to it. I don't want anybody getting the wrong message saying that, oh, they're just cyberbullying this kid because, like, he's not retaliating or anything. No. It's all for fun. Even though sometimes I don't accept it, I'm just gonna let it go into the breeze because, well, roasting I find irrelevant, and I completely ignore the word. Except for when it comes to turkey. You thought I was gonna say chicken, but I said turkey. I like turkey more, by the ways.
We're going to be reacting to his first edited video. Now let's see what he cooked up.
The only reason why I edited that in the first place was because, well, granted, I wanted to say something about my first ever edited video, or my first ever properly edited video, but the problem is that PS4 editing and recording is a little bit of a... I'm trying to figure out the word here. I don't know what else to say other than it's just sucky. It just sucks. There's so many things I wish they changed about it, but it just sucks. There we go. I'll just say that. Keep the parents happy. The following program was filmed in front of a live studio audience.
Okay, I already feel bad for him when he looks back on this in the future.
I don't. And yet, here's a joke. Here's Wolfie. Phew! Completely missed. Sorry, that was my freaking phone. That's probably gonna be surprise, motherfucker! Oh gosh!
Really, Scout? You used your own voice for a reaction clip.
Really, Wolfie? You quote everything from my videos. The reason why my friend Quan particularly called me a smurf...
You expected me to watch through an entire 1-hour live stream.
No. In fact, I don't expect anyone to watch through an entire 1-hour live stream. That's why YouTube made this whole system of saving the live stream and then leaving it on your doorstep for later. Thank you, YouTube. I don't know why I clapped. Give me that health. Oh god, I got impaled. Give me that whirl. The reason why he is particularly put this here, I'm gonna elaborate a little bit to you. The actual point system, or the little gems that are left behind, are called auros. And the reason why I said that was because it's called an oro. It's not called a point. It's not called a little dog tag or anything. It's called an oro. Because I was playing Warframe at the time. This is something people are probably going to be really mad at me about, but I didn't know who this mother trucker was until he appeared in this video. I didn't know who this guy was until he appeared in this video. Blasphemous HD has been under my radar for this long time because I didn't know who the person was. But this guy is funny. I'll give him that. Thumbs up to that guy. Oh crap! This dude is just taking out everyone from a distance. I'm gonna get Hold up. This is where things go wrong for me because it breaks the immersion. This guy looks as if preemptively he knew something bad was gonna happen. That's why my immersion is broken. That's why I think that this video does wrong. It was at this point that Saucy King J knew. I love that reaction, but the problem with that part was that I foolishly put the audio, you know, the audio bar, and I accidentally put it to 200 without me noticing. And here's a small story. I left the controller on the ground, right? Because that's the only way you're going to be able to edit these things. It completely it nudges over to the right. I come back, automatically press circle. It's left there. It's just left there. As if nothing ever happened. And that's where I messed up. Pow! Right in the kisser.
Scout, you already said boom headshot, so why would you say pow right in the kisser is what? Never mind.
Don't question me. When you say an awesome phrase, it can only be followed up with another awesome phrase. Don't question it. Sorry if that hurt your ears, everybody. You talk about me using something excessively. What is this? Every time! You don't say, what about it? What about it? What about your beady-eyed mother trucker has to say about me, huh? What exactly do you have to say? Nothing. You're a sheet of paper. Be a sheet of paper. Useless. Especially in the digital age. Oh, God. That guy has a bow.
Scout, I can forgive you for captioning such an irrelevant topic, but still, couldn't you have captioned other things at least?
What do you want? What do you want? What do you want, honey dearest? Do you want me to go and kill a deer out in the woods, skin it, and then bring you back the meat perfectly prepared? And also, the reason why I said that was because in Conclave, nobody, and I repeat, absolutely nobody uses a bow. Everybody uses a gun. Whether it's an assault rifle, an LMG, or a submachine gun, no one ever uses a bow. That's the thing I'm getting at. And people who are watching the live stream, aka non-existent live stream, actually knew that. But golly gee, does this have any form of context? Literally that part there. The reason why I add that in, because that is the randomest Tai Chi girl I've ever seen in Conclave. That's it. What was that guy doing? I'm not gonna kill him because I said guy, but it was girl. Well, reasons. I looked back at the footage. I'm a good person.
Yeah, Scout's a great guy. He's the nicest person that you'll ever meet.
I hope you die of cancer.
I was angry that day. I want to point that out to everybody. I was angry because Duck Game, believe it or not, gives me such a bad back rub that I'd rather prefer to be in a car crash rather than being in the hands of that chiropractor. Just letting you know. Because all he does is just jumping around like it's Ruby Tuesday.
First of all, what the heck is Ruby Tuesday? And
a restaurant in America that always has this 50% off sale during Tuesdays. Or I think it's 50% off for somewhere else. the food is cheaper on Tuesday, and everybody runs to it on Tuesday. Hence the reason why I said like X are jumping around like it's Ruby Tuesday, because you get it.
Second of all, why would you make that connection?
Because everybody, no matter what game you're playing, loves to abuse the jumping tactic. They'll literally press X so many times that the thumb is bright red. I've seen it in Advanced Warfare, I see it in Call of Duty Black Ops 3, I see it in Infinite Warfare, and I see it in Warframe. It's all the time. Annoying. Try hard mode activated. I hated this part. This is where I should just not kept it. I should not have kept this. This part alone, where I said try hard mode activated, it literally sounded like that one creepy song, like it was just whispering in your ear. It was annoying to me. This part. It annoyed the crap out of me. Unedited audio. That was music. The feed is
And I've just noticed
skipping
that
that one.
spelled feed with 3 E's.
I've spelled stuff wrong. Get over it. Cry me a river and build me a bridge and just simply get over it. I spell stuff wrong. I know this. For the love of all that is good in this world, everybody spells something wrong. It just happens to me often because I don't have the luscious factor of having autocorrect on. I turn it off on my PS4. I turn it off on my computer. I turn it off on my phone. Autocorrect screws me over more times than you can imagine. So I turn it off for everything. Simple as that.
Are we just gonna let that slide like no one ever heard that?
Please let that don't be the case for this.
17 to 14. I should have had him way ahead. Just that people kept taking my Oros.
And that's the video. After that, it just cuts to the default Share Factory outro.
Which is, in fact, the worst editing software for anything I have ever seen in my entire life.
So, in conclusion, Scout, you should just go back to raging on Duck Game.
No. No. Duck Game, in terms of how bad I hate it, is Dark Souls at its cutest. No.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
That legit gave me Vietnam flashback of that. That gave me a flashback to where I was just so mad I wanted to punch through my computer screen. That put me back through that horror.
Obviously, I have made some pretty cringy videos in the past, which I'll react to if we had 500 subscribers.
Just gonna plug that in. You're just gonna plug that in and not let anyone notice about it? Over the fact that you're roasting me? Here is your viewers. This is the video. Literally just attacking the viewers for more views. But yet it got 65, which I think it should have gotten more.
See, there are a few minor things like the text not coming up right when you say something.
You just keep trying to run, but you don't get anywhere. Like it's Ruby Tuesday. Could you please?
This part, I actually didn't mess up. It showed up instantly when I said it.
Please.
I messed up 3 times, and then I included it.
Stay.
Or that face that you keep using.
That face is a meme of its own. Leave it alone.
But otherwise, the video itself was pretty good. It was pretty great for your first funny moments video, and I applaud you for that. Well, on the bright side, at least I won't have to react to any of these again. Oh.
You didn't react to this one! You made one video where you reacted to this, yet you didn't react to my Overwatch video. What is your priorities?
Gosh dang it.
And that cuts to the actual outro. Anyways, guys, this whole video in and of itself was a joke, hence the reason why I did whatever I wanted to. Kind of. In terms of actually anything. One, my first ever edited video where I edited gameplay, I don't regret that. It's just like it was a phase that I literally had to go through. I know I was bad at editing. Everybody else that actually like saw the video beforehand, because I have 2 people actually go over for me, knew it was bad. But they said it was such bad of a train wreck that it was funny. So I was like, this might actually work. So, with that being said, simply put it to this whole spiel. This roast was completely irrelevant, but people wanted me to react to it. So, there you are. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this stupid shite of a video. And if you want more reacting videos, let me know down in the comment section. And also, what should I react to? Anyways, see you, Scouts! Later!